So I'm Elaine Murray and I'm leader of Dumfries and Galloway Council. The Council continues to provide critical services right across the region in response to the coronavirus epidemic. We are updating our social media and our website regularly, but we have a new way of communicating with you. We are going to introduce a series of webinars which will be question and answer led sessions on a number of topics including children and young people, business support, community support and staffing issues. This will be your chance to get answers to the questions which you want to ask. I hope you enjoy taking part in the webinar. By working together, we will defeat COVID-19. Thank you for taking part.
Hi, my name's Greg Miller and I am the Principal Teacher of Health and Wellbeing at Lockerbie Academy.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Bracewell. I'm the lead nurse for Sexual Health Services within Dumfries and Galloway.
Hi, I'm Ollie Driver. I'm the Active School and Community Sport Manager for the Council. I work with schools delivering the Active Schools extracurricular programme and provide support to community clubs to deliver community sport provision.
Hiya, my name's Barry Gemmell and I'm one of the sexual health nurses at NHS Dumfries and Galloway.
I am Kelsey and I go to the Lionel Primary School.
Hi, I'm Clara Allison and I'm a youth counsellor for From Round the Wind.
How can me and my family exercise together if we are in different households? The rules are confusing.
At the moment, meeting outdoors with members of more than one household for exercise and activity is not permitted. So organised races, walking club trips and working with more than the two households is not something that we would currently encourage. If meeting, small groups, no more than 8 people can come together, so exercise and non-contact outdoor activities like walking, horse riding, tennis, golf and athletics are available for families to take part in. It's not an exhaustive list, nor does it mean that taking part in any of the activities listed will always be safe. So we would advise families to use judgment and take part in any activity only if you can do so safely, maintaining the 2 metre distance and trying to enjoy the activities where possible.
How do I find out if I have syphilis?
Syphilis is a bacterial infection that's usually caused by having sex with someone else who's infected. It's not as common as some other sexually transmitted infections like chlamydia and gonorrhea and things, but it's still an issue in Scotland in 2020, unfortunately. The best place to get tested is at a sexual health clinic, like our clinic up here at Nith Bank in Dumfries, or at Galloway Community Hospital in Stranraer, or one of our youth clinics, which are across the region. The test for syphilis is either a swab of your ulcer, if you've got symptoms, or a blood test. We offer full bloods for syphilis and HIV routinely for anyone that comes for a sexual health screen here at the Sexual Health Department. And we also offer treatment for syphilis here with antibiotics. The symptoms of syphilis are not always obvious, and some people don't have any symptoms at all. But typical symptoms of syphilis are a rash, which affects the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. But the most common symptom is a painless ulcer. And that can be on your genitals or anywhere in your body really. Syphilis can't always be prevented, but you can reduce your risk by practicing safe sex. So that's using condoms for all sexual contact or using dams for oral sex.
When will leisure centres reopen?
The Council will follow the advice from the Scottish Government route map, which currently suggests that leisure facilities could reopen in some capacity at phase 3. So at the moment we have no exact opening dates and will be continued to be guided by the government. This will mean a change within our facilities, so we will implement physical distancing and hygiene. As in phase 1, we're still restricted to just outdoor activities and sport, and we will continue to follow the advice of sports governing bodies. So at the moment, with our leisure facilities being closed, we've adapted our service. And there are a series of online classes that are being made available to families, and these are available through leisure centre Facebook pages. There is also provision for children being shared through the Active Schools Facebook page, and also through schools and directly to households, including some virtual challenges and encouraging people to share their images and photos around the virtual sports day.
I have put a lot of weight on since the start of lockdown, and I don't feel confident about going back to school. Who can help me?
Most young people at some point be concerned about their weight. It's extremely hard to lose weight, and the best way forward is to try and keep your weight steady and grow into your body. It's a case of keeping the energy flow steady. What comes in has to equal what goes out. This means that you need to do as much exercise to burn off the foods taken in. It's important that when you exercise, you work up a sweat and get the heart beating faster than usual for at least 60 minutes per day. This means that you're burning off any of the fat that you've taken into your body. There will always be some people who lose weight more easily than others, and it seems unfair, but that's just the way it is, unfortunately. If you continue to put on weight, then start to look at your portion sizes, reducing how much of certain foods you take in. That can sometimes help as well. Look at the amount of time you spend in front of a screen, either watching TV or playing the computer. Try and limit that to 2 hours a day. Often this time can be better spent being active. Even when it is quite difficult to access gyms and sports clubs due to the lockdown, sometimes just going for a brisk walk can be enough every day. Cutting back on fatty snacks is a good way to reduce your fat intake, such as crisps, buns and biscuits. Or the nice stuff, sadly. Even some cereal bars can have a higher sugar and fat content, so fruit's the best way forward.
Why are you keeping sports chains shut when we can social distance?
As it stands, 22 sports have now released guidance for what is allowed and safe in phase 1. The majority of these sports are outdoor and can be done individually or with members of your household. Rules are limiting up to 8 people taking part, but clubs are working hard to put in physical distancing and the right hygiene measures for their members. Some of the sports that are taking part and being reopened across our region include tennis, golf, bowls and cycling, and all of those sports and the clubs that are leading on them are taking into account national governing body guidance. Every sport and every club has begun to become engaged in the process of planning for a safe reopening as the government phases progress, but this will depend on a number of factors, including what restrictions are still in place, the size and availability of facilities. If any clubs are unsure of what they can do, please contact the council, the active schools team or the leisure facilities team, and we can support them to link in with appropriate guidance that is available nationally from Sport Scotland and from governing bodies.
Can I still get free condoms?
Sexual health services are continuing to offer free condoms throughout the region. We recognise due to the coronavirus it may be difficult for some of you to access condoms, whether that be through the C4U scheme or picking them up from local clinics that may now be closed. If you go onto our website, you can access our condoms by post scheme. You complete a form on the website and we would arrange for condoms to be delivered to a suitable address. If for any reason you're unable to access the website, please give us a call on 0345 702 3687 and we can make alternative arrangements for condoms to be sent out to you.
How is best to keep fit well-being at home?
There are lots of ways that you can stay fit and active in your home and in your local area. If you can get outside, you could go for a walk or a run. If you have a dog, you could volunteer to take it for a walk. Or if you have a bike, you could go for a cycle. Depending on your age, an adult may need to accompany you, and you should of course follow the latest guidelines on social distancing at all times. It's really important to stay as active as possible during this time. It will help maintain both your physical and mental well-being.
Are there exercises I can do at home that I don't need any equipment for?
I've really enjoyed using the DualWix workouts with my family as a way of exercising at home. The sessions last for about 30 minutes and have a warm-up and a cool-down included, and they don't involve any specialist equipment at all. Effectively, you're copying the exercise that Joe is demonstrating on the screen, roughly for around 30 seconds, and then you get 30 seconds recovery. It's a really fun workout and something that we've really enjoyed doing. We try to do the workouts each morning at 9 o'clock as it gives us a bit of structure and routine, and it sets us up for the rest of the day. If you search for DualWix, the body coach, on YouTube, you will find a wide range of workouts that will suit everyone's fitness levels. And they can be performed, as I said, in a very small area. If you start to get a little bit bored of that, what you can then do is create your own workouts from the exercises that you've picked up from those. And you might find that a little bit more interesting and gives you a little bit more ownership of your own fitness levels and what you're trying to do.
I think I might be pregnant. What can I do?
If you're concerned for any reason you may be pregnant, whether you've missed your last period or had unprotected sex, it's really important that you access services that can enable you to take a pregnancy test and offer support. Throughout the region, there are various options available to you. Sexual health services are continuing to operate in a reduced service but are offering everybody a telephone or video consultation. If you're concerned you may be pregnant, we would ask that you give us a call on 0345 702 3687 or make an online booking appointment via our website at Sexual Health D&G. This will enable one of our experienced nurses or doctors to carry out a telephone or video consultation with you and assess whether you need to attend the clinic for a pregnancy test. This will also allow us to counsel you and offer support depending on the result of the pregnancy test. If you're unable to access sexual health services, you could purchase a pregnancy test from selected supermarkets or pharmacies. Some women prefer this option as it allows you to do it in private and gives you a quick result. GP services should also be continuing to provide pregnancy testing, but we would ask that you contact your surgery directly to find out how they are facilitating testing. Thank you.
I'd just like to thank all the volunteers in school and clubland who are continuing to create new ideas, new practices, to challenge young people and families to keep fit and healthy. There's some fantastic work being done outside of our usual settings, so outside of schools and leisure centres. And I'd like to thank the young people who continue to engage and take part and share their progress during this period of significant change.
Thank you to everybody for your questions. I'm sure there was plenty of people throughout the region wondering the exact question you've asked, and hopefully this webinar will give them the answers they were looking for. We just wanted to take this opportunity to remind you that it's important to look after your sexual health, and our services are here to help if you need us. Please contact us on 0345 702 3687 or make an online booking appointment at our website, Sexual Health DG. Although our services are reduced, we continue to offer telephone and video consultations to anyone who needs our help. There's a sexual health nurse and doctor available Monday to Friday between 9 and 4 if you need us. Thank you.